And welcome back to Maddminister Gaming and Captain of Industry. Let's play episode 22. Today we're going to get Electronics 2 production up and running, and we're going to go over some of the rebuilding and piping I've done around the map to try to automate more stuff. I feel that my trucks are running around way too much trying to keep things supplied. I'm trying to cut that down, try to cut the diesel usage down as much as possible. But we'll go over that and basically getting the Electronics 2 set up because that's what we need to do to hit the end game. Already looking at getting the rocket. We're right now researching the very last bit of the fourth level tech tree. So we'll be able to get into the end game. And I figured we'd start with a large overview of the island and the base. It's looking pretty good. I've cleaned up a lot of stuff, but let's get back into it a little bit. So, right here is where I'm going to be setting up the Electronics 2 production. I've already pre-positioned PCB construction in this area. I got PCB warehouse setting up, printed circuit boards. I got another copper um, storage right here, which I ran this long belt all the way over here to the copper production. So I got a double buffer going on because it was too much for the trucks to be running back and forth, filling things up, especially this once this gets running. And also set up a second electronics production right here specifically to support the Electronics 2 production, which we're going to get going. And for that, we had to bring over the silicon poly, and also we had to bring over where's the other what was the other belt I had to bring over here? Silicon. Oh, and we brought over rubber from over here. Rubber we're bringing over here for the electronics maintenance production. And that is looking like what we got going on. And we're going to go over this rebuilding here. I still have a lot of pipe spaghetti going on, belt spaghetti going on. It's not pretty good. But let's go. So right now what we need is I need to build, I believe, is 4 of these electronic assemblers. And I think I am going to put them right next to each other. We're not going to put them here. I'm just what do they call this mode again? Planning mode, building them. So we're going to be producing here electronics 2. So that's what we're going to be producing. So let's go ahead and copy those settings to these other 3. So this setup is going to support 4 of these. And that is what I'm going to do. Now, what I don't know what I want to do is I need to bring it. We're going to be bringing in 3. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let's make sure we got this going. We're going to need to bring in PCBs, which is right here. Electronics, which is coming in on this belt right here. Silicon poly, which is coming on the belt right next to it. And those are the 3 things we are going to need. So let's go ahead, or let me go ahead and set this. I want to leave room for the trucks, and I don't want to crowd this either. The trucks only need 3 because the trucks are driving through this arrow right here, and it's only, as you can see, if we bring up the construction thing, it's only 3 spaces wide. I thought it was wider than that they needed to go through, but I guess I was wrong. So here's what we got going on. So, I think that might be a little hot right there. Let's turn the mic down just a tad. We're going to put a warehouse right here to store these electronics 3. But before we do that, actually, no, let's do that first. Let's do a large warehouse. I want them to just go right into it, right off of the belt. But I want to put it away just in case I need to. Actually, you know what we'll do? Oops, no, we'll copy this. We'll use it as a spacer. There we go. Then we'll drop this in right there. Then we'll cut these 4 out, get rid of those, and run the belt. For now, we're just going to do a regular flat conveyor. Going to run it straight into the warehouse. There we go. And then we need to belt in the rear, the supplies. These trucks are gonna have to eventually start going around that way. Okay, I want to do this as clean as we can. So let's do a flat conveyor. We'll go to there, go in, go in, into there, and into there. So that is the PCBs. Now we need to bring in the electronics and the poly. And these we're gonna raise because we're gonna have to. And I should have guessed I should have just stacked them on top of each other, huh? I think we're gonna do that. Let's rebuild this. Let's get that out of there. This one right here. Let's get rid of that and let's just drop. This is part of the what I need to do. Kind of, I keep messing this up, or I'm not really planning out very well. Initial placement of belts and pipes, kind of not really seeing what's going on. And actually, we're going to take this one out too because I want to just leave it elevated as it goes. And of course, I don't know why this has started happening. I get these little ends of the belts that for some reason aren't deleting. So let's go back to this. So we're going to do a conveyor, raise it up one so it attaches. We're going to leave it raised. We're going to bring it right to there. Let's go ahead and build that. Quickie build that. Boom. And then we're going to bring the silicon poly right over the top of it. Why are you not stacking? Stack. Why are you not stacking? I don't want you going into the where. What the heck is it doing, man? No, no, come on. I still have issues with the way the belt construction is, but I guess that maybe that's just me. I think it should be a little smarter than it is. It's kind of annoyingly not smart. I think this is one, two, three. Hold on. How many is that? One, two, three, four. Ooh, that might not be enough. You might have to jog out a little bit. Let's see. Let's just test it with this one right here. Yep, it's this belt's too close. Um, all right, let's we gotta take that out. Like that. It should know that I want to just get the whole belt out of there and it doesn't. So let's go back and let's just stack it right underneath this one. I believe that is plenty distance for it to make that top transition. Remember the, come on. The belts need more distance to make transitions than the liquid pipes do. The liquid pipes can basically make almost a straight dive down, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. But because solid objects on a belt, if you really think about how that would work, they would probably fall off. And let's see. What are you doing over here, dude? Okay. And then before we run that, I don't know if this is gonna be. I might have to back this up again. I forget what the minimum distance is for this. So we're gonna try it right here. I don't know if this is gonna make it. Nope, it's too close. So this needs to come over to the center line or just pull it all the way over to the right hand side. And yep, and that's what I mean. We are deleting that again. I think there should be a way where you can, and I don't want to just jog it over right here because it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm trying not to do that stuff anymore because I've been doing that. Did it grab both of them? Looks like it did. Uh, Why are you not deleting? Why is it going so slow on this one? But I think there should be a tool where it lets you know, or maybe just something you got to just remember, I guess. I don't know, which I don't like that, having to remember something like that. Let's get that little piece out of there. Let's get that little piece out of there. Quickie destroy that. Quickie destroy that. And this time, let's see. We're gonna come out the center. So is that 3, 4? It's 6 then. Uh, let's see. Come on. Let's see. Let's see. So let's oh, come on, man. What the heck? Why does it do that? It's been doing that a lot since it seems like that just started. Why it doesn't really like to go where you're trying to tell it to build at. And I don't know if that's something I'm doing, but it seemed like it just started doing that. Uh, Come on, man. Are you serious with that? All right. Now this should work. I think. I think that's enough. If I gotta rebuild it again, it's gonna be kind of annoying. So let's go. We're coming over to center one, right? Boom. Raise it up. Let's go. I already know this. Come on. R. It keeps trying to attach. Like it's gonna let you attach a belt like that. And that's like default for the belt building. I don't understand why it does that to me. That's not the way it should. Default should be. It should stay. Um, default should be. It should stay at the level you're trying to put it at, and not trying to go over the top of. Let me see right there. Okay, so hopefully this is enough to. Oh, that's two. That's four. Where the hell did I? Oh, it is four up there. Yeah, we don't need four. Didn't notice that. Let's take this down right there. We'll drop it right here. And now it's not. And this is something else. This is something else that it does that I think is stupid. You're trying to build a belt, obviously, and you got to do all this kind of different stuff to get it to drop a level, and it doesn't want to do it. And now it doesn't want to stack because you got to put it on non-magnetic, I guess. Okay, let's see. All of these should connect now. They should have plenty of room. So let's connect them. There we go. Okay, there. Now we're cooking with gas now. On the top one. And there we go. Into the center one. Into the middle. Under the top. Into the and last one. Last belt. There it goes. Boom. At the top. And we are all belted in. I gotta the diesel usage shot up a lot recently. I'm not exactly sure why it did that, but there we go. This is going to be printed circuit board construction. Let's quickly build all of this. There we go. It's now we're going to be making electronics 2, which is going to get us into the next level of the tech tree, which I have been falling behind with. I think I have been anyway. Seems like I'm behind. I'm at year 929 right now. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I guess I'm kind of making headway in the game regardless. And now we are making electronics 2, which we need that because electronics 2 gets us to we need that for micro to make electronics 3, obviously, after we start making microchips. And more important, we needed to make lab equipment 4, which is going to get us into the next research tier. And then also maintenance 2, which we're going to need for some of the buildings that are going to be coming up. I know the robotic assembler actually uses electronics maintenance 2. So once we get the robotic assembler research, and there we go. We got our first electronics came off of the line. There they are right there. Electronics 2. Boom. Slow belts will be just fine. And we should be producing, what is it? 12 per minute, which probably is pretty low right now, but we're just barely ramping it up. I can stick another 4 into this line right here to make it 24 per minute. And I could even sneak probably 2 more into there, but I think that is going to be pretty good for now. That is it. There we go. We have electronics 2 being produced, and we're almost done with construction. Let's go look at the research. We are almost done researching construction parts 4, which is going to get us the robotic assembler, but we need to be making maintenance level 2 to run the robotic assembler. And I don't know what I need for this right here. I'm not sure what that is. We're going to find out because I haven't seen anything. Oops. I haven't seen anything else in the tech tree back here that I need to build, which tells me I may need to build something out front of it. I am not sure. But we're going to, after that's done, we're going to research, obviously, microchip. Let's do that now. We're going to research that, and then we're going to research lab equipment 4 with the new laboratory, because we're going to have to do that, but we're going to have to set up production for lab equipment 4, but we need the electronics production line to get picked up. So let's see what that's going to, lab equipment. Oh, we can't even see it yet. We should be able to see it this way. So it's going to need electronic assembler, 12 lab equipment 3s, 3 electronics, and that's going to give us 6 lab equipment 4s. And that is going to be the next thing. The next thing we're going to set up for research wise. And I may have to bump up the diesel production because it seems like we are running through diesel pretty fast for some reason right now. You know what? Fuel gas. Let's see something. I got a surplus of fuel gas. I know we can turn that into diesel, right? Consumption. Yeah, we could turn fuel gas into diesel, but it's not a very good conversion rate. We get half the diesel out of it. Carbon dioxide. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I don't know why the diesel's being used so much. I mean, it was pretty much almost full for the longest time, and then all of a sudden the diesel usage went through the roof. So okay, so now that we got that going, let's let that get some in the warehouse, and then let's look at this belting I did. So I had a change, and this is what I'm talking about. So when I was first building stuff, I was like, oh, they stack. Let me stack everything to take up as little amount of space as possible, which is why I get this pipe run I got right here. The problem with this is if it's a single row, it's fine because you can pull stuff off it easily. But if you double it up and trucks can come on this side and pull fuel gas out, they can grab things 3 spots away. The problem with this is if you want to bring something off, say I want to bring this sour water line, I need some sour water on this side of the pipe. I can't go over the top of it. I have to go looping way around the front of it or the back with to figure it out. And it's okay as long as you're sending stuff in one direction a long way and you're not going to put any need for whatever product is in that pipe in the middle. But then, and I was doing that here and I was having problems and it's still not fixed 100% right. Stuff's crossing over the top of itself. And here, I had some crazy pipe spaghetti where stuff isn't built right here because there's a little area right here that's not level and it does weird things in the pipe. That's why we did this little jog right here. But these were coming in. We had pipes coming at an angle, all kind of crazy ways, crossing over the top of them because I was trying to keep things stacked. And I was like, wait a minute. These ramps are spread out, and I could just drop a ramp over these. So now I think in the future for another playthrough, I think I'm gonna build things with anticipation of using the ramps with them flat and spread out. Because a small ramp, you could put 3 belts through a small ramp. Here's a small ramp. You can put 3 belts or pipes through the small ramp, single stack. Then the medium-sized ramp, you can get 6 single stack, and then the large one, the large ramp, you can get 8 double stack and then 6 single stacks. So I don't think you would really need any more space in that. And I have this little, I still need to do the video on it. Let's go over here and check this out. I was playing around with doing this, building this, because excavators can't go under pipes no matter if they're 4 up. But the small and regular size excavator, not the mega excavator or the trucks, but everything below the megas can go underneath these pipes right here. And I was like, oh, that could be useful to have a whole bunch of stuff going over where you want vehicles to go back and forth. But I haven't found need for this. Plus, this is takes a lot of space. So now I'm into trying to get the pipes. I'm just going to use the ramps the way I think they were intended to be used, which is why I put a big ramp there out in the middle of nowhere with only 1 belt going through it. And I think that is the way to go. Ooh, construction 4 is done. So let's see. The options should be in here in this one now, just to look at it. No, it's not. Where is it at? It is not in here just to look at it. How come? Oh, it's the robotic assembler. So it's this thing right here. So this is the one to do electronic. Okay, this does all the high-end stuff. So the robotic assembler does, let's see, we'll do construction parts 4. It will do, I think these could do household maintenance. Appliances. Think they could do appliances? Yeah, appliances. They could do uranium rods. They could do electronic chips, medical supplies. So the robotics assembler really only is solar cells, servers, and just making stuff faster. But computing consumed when operational. What does this mean? Robotic assembly that's faster and can produce. What is this? Computing consumed when operational. What does that mean? Servers. Is that what the servers are used for? Like it's going to use these to... Well, how's it going to make them, but use them before you have them? What does that mean? It needs 4 teraflops. Am I missing something? Ooh, I got another mixer too. Am I missing something in here? Let's see. Obviously, it's not going to be there. No. Enrichment plan. That's all of the... Yeah, that's all the nuclear power that I'm not going to get into in this playthrough. Am I missing something? What's going on with that? What is this? Spent fuel storage? Especially, okay, that's for nuclear power. Research lab. There's nothing in there. Buildings. Vehicle depot, nothing in there. Housing and services. Is there something in here? Waste collection, recycle, biomass clinic. Household goods module, household appliance. I want to do a goods module. Ship, no. Tomb of no. I don't know what this 4 teraflops deal is. I'm gonna have to figure that out, and probably gonna have to figure that out off camera. But yeah. So anyway, so back to the belts. I think it's better to do the belts and the pipes flat the way the ramps are intended for you to use them to go over the top of them. I think that is what I'm gonna have to do. And you know what? What's the... Is it this one? Where's the gas output? Boom. This one, right? It's putting out diesel. Let's crank that sucker up. Is this one? this one's putting out diesel also, so let's crank that one up. Let's boost our diesel output. We boosted it up because for some reason, let's just fill the tanks up a little bit, try to get a little the buffer back into them. And the thing that has held steady the whole game, where I literally only doubled it one time, is the concrete production, the rotary kiln. I'm still using the rotary kiln. I never even, what's the other one? I never even went to the gas kiln because I haven't needed that production. And the limestone, I thought I was thinking concrete was going to be the highest use thing in the game because there's so much limestone on the map. And I've literally only mined this limestone right here in the corner the whole game and built all the rest. I'm not importing limestone from anywhere. I think that's kind of weird. But how many we got? Okay, so 120. Oh, we also need this for where's it at? It's these, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to build. It should be in the, yeah, buildings, vehicle depot 3. No, is it maintenance? Where's the maintenance depot 3? There it is. So to make maintenance depot 3, which is going to give us maintenance 3, we only need maintenance 2. Wait a minute, where's maintenance 2? Oh, there. These can make maintenance 2 by using electronic parts, mechanical parts. So I'm going to increase my mechanical parts production just to support the maintenance 2 production, because that is only needed by, I believe, the robotic assembler uses maintenance 2. And a few of the other things are going to use maintenance too. So I'm imagining, you know what? We might get, I don't know what the deal is with that teraflops business going on. Depot, vehicle management, production, arc furnace, recycling, CO2 recycling, ship engine assembling, robotic, that's level 2. So there's no way that it would force you to do that to get, okay, so I think we're gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna do that off camera. I have started stripping some of the rest of the coal out of here just because, and I want to fill this in, but I don't know, we might not do that. What I think I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start, I have this dump going on right here. We may do a pier out, and I think that's where we're gonna put the rocket. We're gonna put the rocket out on a little pier all by itself out in the water. So when the time comes to launch the rocket, I think we're gonna be okay. I have a lot of stuff going on. I need to got gold being mined, but we're not processing it yet. I got 2 of the things ready for the gold processing, but we have to get back to that. But right now, I need to figure out what the deal is with the robotic assembler. And I guess that's gonna make this one a shorter episode. Well, there we go. We got maintenance, electronics production 2, which is, I think, was a small little, what I should say, a power check, like a DPS check in the game to get you into the end game for how it is right now anyway in the early access. But we're gonna go and figure some of the stuff out a little bit off camera because it can be a little boring and tedious, and I'll talk about it hopefully on the next episode when I figure out the robotics assembler and seeing what I'm going after that with getting the next maintenance stuff up and running. And I don't know if I'm going to clean up any more of the builds. So they go episode 23, Captain of Industry. Let's play my first go through learning the game. Short episode day. We're only going to be only describe one thing, showed a few things, and look out for episode 24 in the future. Thanks for joining Maddminister Gaming. If you like the content, subscribe to the YouTube channel. These are being uploaded to YouTube. Also, you can find them on Facebook, but YouTube is better for videos. Facebook is more for the live streams, but I haven't done in a while. Subscribe to both. Links are all in the description of the video. Hope to see y'all on the next video. Have a great day, great week, great month. Just have a great time, and I'll catch all of you on the next video. And I'm out.